We live in an era that even the innocent conversations can become divisive. Our political discourse is vitriolic and has grown steadily worse over the last years. It has reached a point that some among us view those who disagree with us as the enemy and refuse to fraternize with them. This has been a difficult year for the entire world. We have suffered a terrible pandemic, and when we look back, we realize that rather than come together, we have pulled away from each other. But how can we shift our perspective and remove the vitriol that has crept into our social discourse? From our human perspective, we see differences, but then there is God's perspective, who sees us all as equal. He created all kinds and all colors. What mind shift can we make to help us adopt a more divine perspective? So imagine a king who wants to reach a very high shelf, but did not have a high enough ladder. So what does he do? He instructs many people to stand on each other's shoulders until the one at the top reaches the item. Though the person at the top reaches the goal, one cannot say the guy on the ground is superfluous, for if he would walk away, all would fall. Let's sharpen this idea, this approach, and start to think in a more circular perspective. Rather than thinking of others as a lower position on the ladder, think of them as part of a circle. The circle is all-encompassing. It contains all kinds. It has no beginning and no end. Everyone is equal distance from the center. There's no more top or bottom. No one is superior and no one is inferior. Everyone is equal. Chanukah expresses this so beautifully as we recognize the power of each individual, just like the branches, individual, yet firmly rooted in one source.